Good afternoon and welcome back to the Marduk Arena for the first of the Hula Hoops National Cup Women's Semi-Finals. This one will see WIT Maxol Wildcats take on Pyrobel Killester. Just waiting for the clock to be reset, so I'll just go through the starting fives. For Pyrobel Killester, it's American player Rachel Contrao, wearing number 3, Michelle Clark, number 13, Aveen Byrne, number 15, Rebecca Nagel, number 23, Anna Puppin. For Maxol WIT Wildcats, it'll be number 4, Katie Fox, number 5, Helena Ronan, number 10, Melissa Stone, number 12, Yasmin Boone, and number 15, Kathy Kavanagh. I'm joined by Irish International and Glanmire Player of the Year last year, Niamh Dwyer. Niamh, welcome.
Thanks a million. Great to be here. Great to watch this game. I'm really looking forward to the matchup today. You know, we've got the two top scorers in the league. Our imports there from Rachel and Jasmine. So I'm expecting a very close game and an exciting game. It'll be interesting to see what the coaches have done to eliminate their threat from the game.
So Niamh, unfortunately, you're sitting next to me because you're injured, and we'll miss your second semi-final today. But having seen both these two teams, I presume playing against both these two teams, would you expect it to be a really close game?
Yeah, definitely. Both teams are having a great season and obviously greatly improved with the impact of their foreign players. So I'm really looking forward to a Killester shooting team, as we found out in the arena against them. They love to shoot that, and just as I say it, they proved me right. Thanks, Rebecca. No, they love to shoot the ball, Killester, so they're a threat from the three-point line. So if you don't defend it, you're going to pay for it. Maxwell here, they have inside presence. You know, Jasmine for a guard is rebounding 13 rebounds a game, and of course Kathy is one of the tallest players and a very accomplished player in the league as well.
So we're off to a flyer here as Michelle Clark backs up the three-point shot from Rebecca Nagel after an early inside basket by Kathy Kavanagh, and it's Mimi Clark who will go to the line with Pyrobel Killester leaving 5-2. Niamh, you played in a few of these games yourself, and we saw in the men's semi-final a really slow start in terms of nerves, but the girls seem to have started off extremely quickly and extremely confidently in the opening minute or two.
Absolutely. Both teams, I say, are excited about this season and are happy with their performance so far, so much. And a big win here today will really just give them a huge boost going into the next few weeks and the end of the season. So I think both teams really want to be here, and they want to show that they deserve to be in a cup final in 2 weeks' time.
Contrao gets her first basket of the game and shows where she was October Player of the Month with a nice little crossover and gets all the way down the lane and finishes. It's 8-2 to Killester. Come out of the blocks at great speed here, and Boone blocked inside. That's Rebecca Nagel, looks to push the pace for Killester, and she finds a cut in Anna Puppin, but she can't control the ball and out of bounds, and it'll be Wildcats ball.
It's great to see both teams pushing the tempo early in the game and in man-to-man. Sometimes with nerves and you see teams coming out in a zone, but both teams playing man-to-man. They really want to go for this game, and it makes it very exciting for us watching it here.
Yeah, the speed has been great to watch in the first couple of minutes. Kavanagh can't make that one, but rebounded by Boone, and Boone is fouled.
And that's a big part of her game. She gets on the board really hard. She chases down everything. She's a very hard worker. You have to defend her for 40 minutes, otherwise she will find those loose balls or those loose rebounds and cause you problems inside.
So Anna Puppin picks up her first foul, and you saw Wildcats have Sinead Deegan on the bench, but we're not sure if she'll play or not. She injured herself in the recent senior national team trials, and also Wildcats are missing, as a foul call on Kathy Kavanagh, they're missing their influential coach Michael Evans, his first year in charge of Wildcats. He's done an excellent job for them this year. He's unfortunately not well, so we wish him all the best in his recovery. But Gillian Hayes on the bench for them today, hugely experienced Irish international herself. And will that be a big difference to Wildcats, or will they just continue to play the same way?
Well, I think Gillian's been involved in the coaching setup in Wildcats, so she'll know the girls and she'll know their strengths, and she goes to all their games too. So, you know, and with her experience, you know, a top-class Irish basketball player, you know, I remember watching her myself, and she has that drive and that competitiveness, so she'll bring that side to it as well. So if they can utilise that, you know, they'll be very good for their competitive edge here. Wildcats are missing a few easy layups now, and if Killester get the next few baskets, it'll open up a double-figure lead.
Right on cue there. Michelle Clark makes a nice layup, put Killester up 10-3 as they put a bit of pressure on American point guard Katie Fox, who had an excellent season for Wildcats. She finds Melissa Stone, but Stone can't make it, and Contraire will look to go on the break for Killester. Being closely guarded by Fox, but she takes a three on a step back, doesn't make it, rebound by Boone. And this time, Wildcats have a few numbers, but she decides to find Cox on the three-point line, Fox side, but rebounded by Rowan, and Rowan finds Boone, and Boone, as you talked about earlier, extremely strong inside, finishes that one, and is fouled, so she'll go to the line with a chance to cut the deficit to 4.
Offensive rebounds are hurting Killester now. They're not getting bodies on players coming in for the rebound, and you can see Wildcats are after picking up a couple of easy baskets there now because of offensive rebounds.
So the first time out, it's Killester that lead 10-5. So Yasmin Boone connects with that free throw to cut the deficit, and Pyrobel Killester leading 10-6 with 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. Rebecca Nagel sets up the play. Michelle Clark looks to drive down the lane, takes a lovely left hand running hook off the backboard, and she's had an excellent start to the game.
Well, Wildcats really need to start closing out in the guards. They're after letting the 2 middle drives now, so Killester are getting easy looks at the basket at the moment, so they need to pick up that defence, push them down the sidelines. Great score by Kathy. That's Wildcats' advantage today. You can see that Kathy's the tallest player by far. She's very, very, very well accomplished around the basket. Just keep getting inside to her, get them in trouble.
So the inside play of Boone and Kavanagh keeping Wildcats in the game. As Byrne misses that short range jump shot, Yasmin Boone collects the rebound, and Ronan under the attention of Michelle Clark and makes a nice shot off the backboard there to cut the deficit to 2, and it's 12-10, and both teams are up and running into their rhythm already. Yeah,
Ronan is one player that's really impressed me this year. She stepped up big time in all the games that I've seen her in, and as you said, doing things like that right, getting out, running the fast break and attacking the defensive player, forcing them those shots up and just forcing the Killester back on the back foot.
So Anya McDonald has checked in for Aveen Byrne for Pyrobel Killester. Rolling on the wing, looking to try and get into Kavanagh, but good defense. Fox finds Stone on the 3-point line. The shot clock runs down to 7. She takes the shot, doesn't get it. Fox fights with Contrao, and Contrao is called for a foul. I think that'll be her first.
Very unlucky there. They're just both fighting for the ball, and sometimes you just make contact with the other player and picks up the loose ball call there.
And Killester bring Aisling Sullivan to the bench. Another experienced Irish international.
Definitely, this should be a boost now for Killester. Aisling has a good head on her shoulder. She knows the game really well, and she knows her teammates very well, so she'll bring a lot of composure back into the Killester game.
So Rebecca Nagel takes the break as Contrao gets a steal, avoids the hands of Katie Fox, and another great finish. And you can see why she's currently leading the scoring charts, as Sullivan is called for her first foul. She plays good defense on the sideline, but as we've seen in the other semi-finals already this weekend, the referees are calling it tight in terms of hands, so defenders really need to be wary of where they put their hands and push. So it's the penalty already with 5 minutes 15 to go in this first quarter. Killester already in penalty, so for the rest of the quarter Wildcats go to the line and Katie Fox opens her scoring account.
And that's coming from the Wildcats' attitude towards the game. They've pushed the ball every time out in the fast break, and Killester find themselves like getting those touches with their hands because they are pushing the tempo.
Sullivan gets the ball back from Clark and finds Byrne inside. And McDonald takes her first shot of the game. It doesn't connect, and Boone seems to be grabbing every single rebound at both ends of the floor, but especially as Katie Fox, a certain travel there, she forgot to bounce the ball.
Like watching an NBA game. This Killester are giving up a couple of shots there that they should take, and they're driving into traffic instead of just taking the early shot when they're open and having a bit of confidence to do it.
And Michelle Clark does exactly that, but just comes up short, and yet again Yasmin Boone grabs the rebound. And she fights Stone on the corner, and Stone with a long two from the corner for the assist from Yasmin Boone. And the one thing you can see is Yasmin Boone dominating on the defensive end, rebounds wise, but she's also starting the fast break every time.
That's the great advantage of having her inside. When she picks up that rebound, she's breaking out with such speed that Wildcats are getting numbers on the offensive end, and they're really making it start to pay now. They're back in this game, 14-all. Here we go again.
Another rebound by Boone, and again she starts that fast break. The Stone again pushing it forward to Ronan. Ronan guarded by Clark, and she finds the cut in Kavanagh, and Kavanagh can't quite make that shot.
Great cut by Kavanagh. That's what you want your big person doing, running straight to the front of the rim, getting in front of the defensive players, and had a
she just gets over half court and pulls up for a three.
I found that out the hard way when I was marking her. She has some range in that three-point shot, and I can tell you she can do that all night if you let her. You have to mark her every inch of this court.
A phenomenal three from the top scorer of the league, October Player of the Month, Michelle Contrao, and she looks to back it up as she gives Katie Fox a little look at what she can do dribble-wise, but that one just rolls out, and Kavanagh cleans up the rebounds, and Killester leading 17-14 with 3:10 to go in the first quarter.
Here's Jasmine pushing the ball again. Oh, unlucky on the rebounds.
Rebound Ronan, doesn't go. Boom, gets another rebound and another rebound. 3 attempts at that, and eventually comes off a Killester hand, and it'll be Maxol WIT Wildcats ball.
Killester really need to get a body on Boone. She's rebounding the ball really strong there. You saw she got 2 or 3 rebounds there. She just didn't finish. If that continues for the game, they'll start going in, causing a lot of problems.
So Contrao takes a break. Ashley McCann steps into the game. Yasmin Boone takes a long two, doesn't go. That's rebounded by Anna Puppin, and Sullivan looks to get the break. McDonald's open inside but doesn't make it, and this time Puppin misses that one.
Just the extra dribble there hurt McDonald. I think if she went straight up, she would have had a clean look at the basket. So a little bit more confidence from her will definitely help Killester. Just a bit of belief in her shot that she can do it.
And good hands from Puppin there on Yasmin Boone's nice spin move. And Sullivan again looks to attack with just Ronan back for company. and it comes off the Killester player last. So as we go for a timeout here, with 2 minutes 7 seconds to go, it's Killester leading by 17 points to 14. So 2 minutes 7 seconds to go. 17-13 to Pyrobel Killester over Maxol WIT Wildcats. Katie Fox finds Stone, and Ashley McCann is called for a blocking foul there as Ronan looks to penetrate into the key.
So every shot now is every foul, is 2 shots now. So this will help Wildcats in the last 2 minutes. They can keep pushing the tempo, keep looking for those drives, and force Killester into fouls.
Helena Rona makes no mistake there with the 2. Poppin drives with a long hook, doesn't make it, but good rebound by McDonald. Can't make it, and again it's Boone. Grabs the rebound himself, looks to push. Stone with a 3 on the fast break. In and out. And Ashley McCann gets the rebound and gets it to Aisling Sullivan. So 124, it's 17-16 to Pyrobel Killester. So McDonald screens for Sullivan. Inside the pop-in, but good defense by Kathy Kavanagh, and she gets the rebound herself after the block. And Fox will find Boone inside the Ronan. Yasmin Boone will take a long 3, but doesn't go, and here comes Sullivan. McCann inside to McDonald, can't make that one, and eventually comes back into the hands of McDonald. She finds the cutting. Eventually the whistle goes, a very late call there. A charge is called. It might well have been the right call eventually, but it certainly took a long time to come.
Yeah, that's great defense. I love to see players put their body on the line, taking the charge again, and it makes the offensive player think the next time whether it should be going in the lane. So it's a huge psychological advantage as well.
Davey Byrne checks back in the game for Anna Putnam with 35 seconds to go. It's still Killester lead by 1, 17-16. Stone gets the ball across to Fox. As Boone looks to screen. Fox can't find a teammate. And Ali Maguire looks to go all the way. Doesn't find it, but she's fouled. I think that's gone on Stone.
And Wildcats' offense is just unsettled at the moment. They've taken a few long-range shots they haven't dropped, and they're not looking inside for Kathy, which obviously has a huge height advantage. So if they slow down the offense a little bit and start to look to get the ball inside, they might have a bit more look.
So Ali Maguire makes both of those, and with 16.9 seconds to go in the first quarter of the first of the Hula Hoops National Cup semi-finals. It's 19 to Pyrobel Killester WIT Wildcats 16. And the clock goes to 7. Fox has the ball in her hands, a screen by Kavanagh. 3. Boone will have to shoot that. She gets the shot off in time but doesn't go. And there we have the end of the first quarter. So the end of the first quarter is Pyrobel Killester leads Maxol WIT Wildcats by 19-16. So here we go for the second quarter. It's Pyrobel Killester leading 19-16. As Contrail misses that but gets on rebound, goes back up, but Kavanagh's long arms get a block, and Katie Fox finds Rohan up the court. Ashley Sullivan gets the rebound, a great pass to the open Contrail into the basket, but she can't finish. And Byrne is called for the pushing foul as Yasmin Boone gets that rebound. And we saw Rochelle Contrail take a little break for the last maybe 3 minutes of that quarter, but both Americans for Wildcats have been on the floor the whole game. They look like they're destined to play the full 40 minutes. How much of a bearing will that have on the end result?
Coming down to the fourth quarter, it'll be interesting to see can Wildcats keep up this tempo. They haven't got as many rotations in as Killester, and I think that will be the advantage of Killester coming down the stretch, especially in a cup game where it's so tense, so exciting. There's a great crowd here already filling up. It's going to be a lot of pressure, a lot of tension there, and I just wonder if those tired legs down the end will make a few mistakes. Well, I guess we'll find out.
A travel call there on Kathy Kavanagh, as they did do as Neve suggested, pass the ball inside to her. Michelle Clark faced up by Yasmin Boone. She finds McDonald. McDonald tries to split the gap but can't make that, and it'll be Wildcats ball.
Killester really struggling inside, and that's the presence of Kathy. You know, she's standing straight up with her hands up. She's playing really good defense, especially after picking up 2 early fouls, and she's just forcing Killester to think about the shots they're taking, and that's enough to put him off at the moment.
So inside it goes to Kavanagh, and she makes a lovely spin move and finishes. And we see the advantage that Neve talked about there. She cuts the lead to 1, it's 19-18. Kathy Kavanagh takes her score balanced to 6, but good hands inside from Wildcats, and Katie Fox missed Rohan up front. She was open on the fast break, but Fox inside to Yasmin Boone. Kavanagh from the corner doesn't make it, but Boone skies for a rebound but can't quite keep control of the ball as Pyrobel Killester will make a change, and Anna Puppin will check back into the game for Anya McDonald.
Wildcats now are still fast breaking, which is good, but like they're just taking an extra dribble and it's taking away that early pass. If they could just pass the ball that little bit earlier, I think they'll have a lot more open looks on the offensive end.
Contrail takes a long 3, doesn't go. There's a fight for the loose ball, and Rohan and Nagel call the jump ball in. It'll be Killester ball. So 8 minutes to go, it's 19-18 to Killester. Katie Fox being guarded tightly by Sullivan. Gets it to Rowan, and Rowan looks inside for Boone, being guarded by Michelle Clark. A great defense from Clark, gets her hands, doesn't allow a shot, so they have to kick out for a 3-point shot. Contrell rebounds. He finds Nagel, who pulls up for a long three. She made that first of the game, but I think that's only a second shot, and Boone again leaves a fast break after a rebound, and she crossed over straight down the lane, a lovely floater down the lane, and Wildcats take the lead for the first time since the early part of the game.
Killester really have to do something about the rebounds Jasmine Boone is picking up. Every time she picks it up from the centre of the rim, she's driving down the heart of Killester and causing them a lot of problems.
Hannah Putman misses that jump shot, and as we talked about, a rebound from Jasmine Boone, and finds Stone on the 3-point line, and she makes that one, and all of a sudden Wildcats have hit their stride a little bit, and they lead 23-19. And a nice backdoor cut from Contrell from the pass from Sullivan, and she gets a nice finish on the backboard, and it's 23-21.
Simple basketball sometimes is the best basketball. Simple look there from Aisling, and she saw the back door wide open and read it really well with a great assist and a great finish.
Good hands from Contrell, steals the ball from Stone. And Sullivan eludes the defense there, but a foul called. It looks like a goal against Melissa Stone. It's 23-21, 6:25 to go. Something's not working. Oh, the shot clock was reset to 24 instead of 14, I think. So they'll start to play again. Now it's at 16, so truly clueless as to what happened there.
No, it's gone back to 14 now, maybe.
Contrast a lovely step through and loses the defense and finishes and ties the game for 23-all.
You can see that Contrast, why she's up there in the top scores as well, has huge range to her 3-point, but can take it in against the big girls as well.
Yeah, she truly has done everything for Killester already in this game, but they'll need a lot more from her as the game goes on if they're to win this one. Melissa Stone takes a break, as does Aisling Sullivan. And Ali Maguire checks in alongside Ruthie Levy. Boom. Gets all the way to the basket, and she's found the scoring touch inside a little bit of late. And Maxol, WIT Wildcats, has taken the lead there at 25-23 as Contrell can't hit that shot.
Just a little rush there, yeah, I know, on that shot. So sometimes it's better just to have a bit more patience. It's a tense game right now. There's only a basket in it. You know, the team that makes a run going into the second half will definitely have the advantage coming out for the third quarter.
And a ball handling mistake from Katie Fox. It's a cheap turnover for Killester.
But you can see Killester's tactic. There is always pressure on Katie when she picks up the ball. She has no time to set up the offense. There's somebody in her face. So again, will this wear her down in the fourth quarter?
Nagel misses that one. Kavanagh gets the rebound. And here comes Levy. She keeps the same pace as the rest of the team as she steps on the court the first time. And great hustle from Ali Maguire. But it'll still be Killester ball as Byrne checks back into the game for Michelle Clark. Bruce Levy fakes the shot, drives the basket left hand, but can't make that one, and Pupin gets the rebound. Contreras is well guarded. So on the 3-point line, looks putting the ball on the floor, but again, good defense from Katie Fox. But Contreras goes inside, and a foul is called. I'm not sure if it's against Fox or Kavanagh. It is against Katie Fox.
Like I said, it was playing good defense there and just got caught on the baseline on the spin move and then reached in with her hands. It's a pity because it's a very interesting matchup between the two of them. Katie's a very good defender, but we have the most offensive player in the league on you, so it's a good matchup to watch tonight.
So she's blue number 11. She made Egan checks in the game for the first time. She plays number 4, 80 Fox.
And you can see the Killester full court pressure really starting to tell on Wildcats, with stepping over the line then to bring in the ball there. So that's good full court pressure from Killester.
Contreras gets into the key. Left hand spin move, doesn't make it, and a fight for the rebounds. Byrne gets it, but Kavanagh decided to sit back and watch that, so it's time for her to grab the ball.
And
an offensive call as Byrne just accidentally, by the looks, pushes or made contact with Kathy Kavanagh, and she's down at the moment.
It's just the intensity of the game there. There was no malicious intent at all there from AV. But like I said, Kathy doing a great job on defense, establishing her feet, not moving, not reaching, and then gets the offensive call.
But only that. Okay. And another quick foul called. I think that one went against Sally Maguire. And Sinead Deegan has stepped into the game for the first time today. Excellent point guard for Wildcats, but unfortunately she got injured at training as Rohan makes a nice two from the short corner and puts Wildcats back up 2.
It's great to see Sinead get on the court. I know she would be dying to get on here, and that also gives Katie Fox, Wildcats point guard, a break from all that pressure that she's been under since the start of the game.
Contreras gets the rebound but can't finish, and Kavanagh fights for that, and again Boone shakes off the attention of 2 Killester players and finds Leahy in the corner wide open, doesn't make it, but Boone with a rebound, can't make that left-handed shot, and eventually it falls into the hands of Rebecca Nagel, who'll start the fast break for Killester, and she finds Maguire, pulls up for a mid-range jumper but can't go, and the ball is back in the hands of Sinead Deegan, and Maxol WIT Wildcats that lead 27-25 with 3:39 to go in the first of the Hula Hoops National Cup Women's Semi-Finals. And Michelle Clark and Ashton Sullivan will check back into the game for Nagel and Maguire. Helena Rohan finds Kavanagh inside, and Kavanagh is called for a travel.
Yeah, they're crowding in on Kathy now. You can saw at the start of the quarter they were going inside, and she hurt Killester inside, but they're doing a good job of clogging the lane, and Kathy's just not finding the pass early enough, which is forcing her into the travel.
So enough, Rowan just sets off Michelle Clark. I wonder how long it would take her to shoot. She's had an excellent year 3-point shooting wise. Ashton Sullivan misses that one, and a great box out there from Kathy Kavanagh. The foul is called on Anya McDonald.
Great fundamentals there from Kathy. You know, being a tall player, you see a lot of people rely on their height. Kathy keeping it simple, getting the box out, and there was no way anyone was going to rebound over after she boxes out.
Yeah, great fundamentals, Lee said, and Sinead Deegan looking to set up the play for Wildcats with 3 minutes to go in this first half. Kavanagh finds Rowan, lovely shot off the screen there, and Helena Rowan continues to score. She's 8 points.
Great assist from Kathy. Like I said, the last time she just didn't pass that ball early enough. Next time she had no doubt in her mind and found an open shot for her teammate.
Kick ball, so that shot clock will reset to 14. So 2:46 to go in the game, and it's 29-25 as Katie Fox looks to come back into the game, and she'll come in further. Clearly hobbling Deegan. And Contrao Misses that one, and it ends up in the hands of Kathy Kavanagh. And Fox pushes the ball, finds the open Rohan. Rohan with a nice spin move, doesn't make it. Puppin gets the rebound at Contreras. Contreras finds cutting Sullivan, and a lovely pass from Sullivan to Puppin, but Boone gets across, gets a block, and it'll be Killester ball with 2:16 to go in the first half. And it's Maxol WIT Wildcats that lead 29-25 over Pyrobel Killester. Inside to Puppin. Puppin, nice little shake, but doesn't get it. But good rebound by McDonald. Decides to pass it back out. The open Contrao. Contrao with a deep three. And she gets a roll and gets it back to within one. So just under 2 minutes to go. It's 29-28. Kavanagh can't quite get the ball. So, as we get a timeout here, it's 29-28. So 1:46 to go in the first half of the Hula Hoops National Cup semi-final. It's Wildcats that lead Killester 29-28. Contreras finds McCann on three-point line, decides not to shoot. Great rebound from Contreras, she puts that back in, and Killester retake the lead at 30-29.
Very close game here. Can't really see who has the advantage. Both teams have very different styles, but they're both staying with each other.
Kavanagh again uses her height to put Wildcats back in the lead with a jump shot over the hands of Anna Puppin. McCann this time does take a three. She makes that.
Killester will shoot the three-point shot, and when it's on, they're very difficult to beat. So if Wildcats keep giving them open looks, they will knock it down.
So Killester take a lead 33-31. Ronan finds Boone inside, but she's got close attention from Michelle Clark, who's the last touch that, she gets a block on the shot. So with 11 seconds to go on the shot clock and 49 seconds and a half.
Been really impressed how the teams have learned. Like the first few calls from the refs, like you said, they're calling it very tight, but now teams are starting to play defense with their hands up, and it's forcing the offensive players into bad situations.
Yeah, very few shooting fouls of late. The ball gets across the Fox. Contra with good hands, and Contreras has a chance, but great effort from Kavanagh to get herself back first and stop them scoring. But Killester again, Michelle Clark on the three-point line, and Clark makes no mistake, as Neve was talked about, with a three-point shooter, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point lead with 25 seconds to go.
If I was Kavanagh, I would be very disappointed with my teammates there. You have the tallest person in the court getting back, stopping the fast break, and then it's a wide open three-point shot when the guard should be getting out to them.
So 10 seconds to go in this first half. Maxol WIT Wildcats trail Pyrobel Killester by 5. Ronan takes that shot, it threatens to go in, rolls around, goes out. But at the end of the first half, I'm not sure, I think that was actually the shot clock.
So we got 2 seconds
There's
left.
still 2.1 seconds showing on the clock. The players have left the court, but whilst So there's 2.1 seconds to go in the game. They get it into Contrail. She'll get a chance from the half court. And Maxol, WIT Wildcats get a bit lucky there. So at the half time it's 36-31.